Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy! Welcome back to more Pokemon Black version! Last time, we took on Great Landorus at Abundant Shrine, who wasn't so great after all. He lost to a 14-year-old in a matter of seconds! So hooray! Disappointing legendary Pokemon! Kind of fitting given what I've said about Landorus' design over the years, but let's not start this off on a negative one. This time, we are back on Route 14, and we got that song again. You are the 99th person I have greeted this way. Let's have a Pokemon battle. Okay, well, at least I don't have to feel sad about letting you down because you were trying to go for 100 wins in a row. You didn't say if there were wins or losses. I don't feel so bad fighting you. Let's go ahead and, yeah, let's send out our Beartic that I don't dislike as much as I used to. Go ahead, bulldoze that little bath toy. That's another piece of official merchandise that I want to see. Oh, no. Here I thought it would be enough. That didn't last long. Talking you up, saying I like you a lot more, and that's kind of what happens. Okay, Honu, you go out there. I probably should have switched to you in the first place, but I just wanted to see if I could do it. All right, well, you're quad weak. I get priority. There you go, getting outsped by an ancient tortoise. That's like doubly slow. Thank you, now you and I are friends, right? If we could greet anyone in the world with, let's have a Pokemon battle, that would be wonderful. I agree, the first week of Pokemon Go was like as close to world peace as I think we have ever gotten, so no, she was ahead of her time in her way of thinking. That is very much the truth that Pokemon brings people together, and it's wonderful to see whenever it does. Gonna use a Hyper Potion. And I think we're good to move on. This team hasn't done a whole lot of battling since beating Getsus, and I actually was a little bit disappointed that we had so many bios to go over that there wasn't a whole lot of fighting in the forefront. It was just all bios, and not getting to showcase how tough these trainers really were. So let's see. Ace Trainer Junko. Well, you certainly have the right hairstyle for it, though the color leaves a lot to be desired. Purr Ugly. Okay, Purr Ugly. I know you're pretty fast. I know that you're a pretty mean boss fight to have at the beginning of a Pokemon game, but I also happen to know that you are very weak to fighting type moves. You're 20 levels above me, so let's... This could go very well for me or very poorly for me. Please let it be the former. Yes! Oh, man! Cool, and I'm still at +1 on my attack after this if I don't die first. Cool, cool, cool. There's what I like to see. That's what I was hoping we'd get to do. Gonna get a metric ton of experience. That was almost 100 experience for every level I currently was. Espeon. Okay, I like seeing you. I'm at +1 right now. You're probably gonna go for a Psychic type move. I got minus defense, which I don't have to worry about with you. I think maybe we'll actually just stay in and just see what we can do to chip you down a little bit. Bulldoze is a move that I like on Beartic quite. Oh. All right, now what I thought you were gonna go for. That is Psychic type damage, so if we switch into Golden Pant right when that's about to happen, that'll be nice. I think you can stay out for one more turn. But yeah, I was about to say, I like Bulldoze on Beartic a lot because it's so slow, so if you can predict the opponent trying to like set up on you or something like that, thinking that you're going to switch, it's great. Golden Pant, you coming out. You did good. You did good. You did very, very good. You gooded. Psychic doesn't affect me, and that doesn't affect me either. You're kind of fast, but question is, do you have anything you can do to actually hurt me? Probably not anything too... No, Psych. I haven't killed anybody yet, so I don't have my Moxie buff. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but that's the... Ouch. That's the ouch. That's why you use that. Okay, now I look stupid. Take you out. Thank goodness. Give me my Moxie boost. Just because I love being at +1 attack all battle long, that's what I'm going to stay at. Lapras. I'm pretty slow, but you're pretty slow too. Well, we're going to try it. No! That's going to cause some problems, I bet. Maybe Jaya, actually. I know that Lapras is Ice type, and I'm pretty sure you're packing Ice Beam, if not Blizzard, but... Nah, Coil's not gonna help. Coil's a great move. I'm really hoping that I'll get a chance to use it in at least some fight here today, but that's not really a safeguard. All right. If I could crit you, it wouldn't be a KO, but it would still be pretty nice. That's kind of the thing, is that with the scaling experience, it's... Pokemon Black and White are great games to just kind of speed through, because if you're lower level than your opponent, yeah, you're going to have a couple of hard fights if you're under leveled for that point of the game, but you're going to catch up lightning fast because almost every KO is going to give you a level up. It just all around goes really quickly, and I like that a lot. Heck, also, with me liking to fight all the trainers, I'm not stupid overpowered to the point where I've really easily overgrinded for whatever boss fight is next. That hasn't been a problem. It does a really good job kind of keeping you in check. I know that the experience system is controversial and a lot of people don't like it, but you can kind of see that right here. I grew to level 50. Want to learn Ring Out. That is more HP the target has. Slam's inaccurate. That's horrible power for the accuracy. Let's do it. You and your Pokemon share the sad feeling of losing half and half. With a friend, you laugh twice for happy things, and you cry half for sad ones. That is the joy of living with Pokemon. Yes, well, okay. Well, we'll move onward, reading yet another redundant sign because Route 14 didn't have enough of that, and as we head into this gate, it doesn't really seem like I immediately had any reason for transitioning universes. The reason why I broke out the phase distorter and did that, however, is Black City. Similar to Opalucid before it, in fact, to the point where I swear they're reusing assets, this is a location exclusive to Pokemon Black. This place drools. That is the best way that I can put it. This is hands down one of my least favorite locations in any Pokemon title. The whole Black and White thing of how it's different based on which universe you're playing in would be kind of cool if, like I said, Opalucid City hadn't already done that. Many people come here from White Forest. If you enter White Forest and invite people, they might move here. Well, we're not going to talk about that right away. Instead, let's go and just kind of see the city itself. Prosperous and vibrant. Yes, because it does not look bleak and depressing and like there's nobody living here. Hey-ya! Hello! I want to test my strength against you. That's okay, right? In Black City, there are trainers that you can battle every single day. You want to battle as many of these as possible. Also, that battle background is a complete and total lie. Those black smudges are the entire place. These trainers can be pretty high-leveled and can be pretty good grinding fodder. The reason why you want to battle them outside of getting experience is that there is somewhat of a... Wow, my team sucks against fighting types, and I'm pretty sure that thing probably also has Stone Edge, so I doubly suck against you. Ouch. What I'm saying is, what is awesome about... Or, what is awesome? Why you want to be fighting these trainers, because it's not awesome, that's a complete and total lie, is that there is a point system in place. For battling these trainers, you gain 7 points. You can battle them once a day, and yeah, you get more and more points. You want points because that means that more things will be available to you within the city. Also, Machamp, you should never jiggle. And on top of that, you want to be earning as many points as possible because in time, you will naturally lose points. Every day of real time that passes, regardless of what you have done, you go down by 5 points. You also gain a modest 3 points by entering Black City once per day. But the thing that really sucks about Black City and makes me not like it whatsoever is the fact that if your points go all the way down to 0, which can happen very easily if you change the clock, as changing the clock will count as a day passing, all of your people are gone. There's nobody here. And the only way that you can get them back is through a feature that we have not yet gone over called Entralink, which, by the way, is local only. And that guy in the Pokemon Center who was saying that a lot of people come here from White Forest, he means that. He means that you can only get people from the opposite version and only over local multiplayer. If they all leave, you're gonna have a hell of a time getting them back. And this is why I chose to explore these areas in the order that I did. I wanted the area that gets mad at me for changing the clock to be the last one. You wanna know how bad Black City is? You need not take my word for it. I want you to do something. And no, it's not go into the comments and tell me what you think I'm about to say. No, not at all. It is, I want you, in your search bar right now, I want you to type in Pokemon Black City. Because the first suggestion is Pokemon Black City empty. That is the biggest thing, even more so than Black City itself, that people have searched for in relation to this feature. You know, your side mode is fundamentally flawed when everyone in the city is horrible. Everyone in this city is horrible. There is no one here that is not a horrible person. It's so bleak feeling, and I don't really like spending time there. I'm tired with this toy. I want a more fun toy. This child will buy you another. The worst kind of parents right here. Haha, you want more toys, huh? I don't know. Very bleak environments. I don't do well with them. I'm generally very positive and very non-cynical. It's a wonderful city where you can find whatever you want. I'll work hard and do my job well, and I'll make a lot of money. Okay, well, I guess that one's not too bad. I know people have to pay the bills, and you can't really blame people for selling themselves out to a corporation for that. But let's go into this main hall, this department store of sorts. Wow, it's all really expensive, so these things must be great. I want this and that thing over there. This is a shop, and its inventory is dictated by the people that you currently have in your Black City. This is another reason why you do this. Why would you ever want to buy a nugget for 50,000 when it sells for 5,000? Why would you ever want to buy a star piece for 48,000 when I don't even think a maniac pays that much for it? The only thing that I can think of for why you'd want to buy those is if you max out your money and you want to store your money as inventory slots, but those aren't good prices to get your money back later, so I don't understand. You can buy a fresh water for 1,000, and maybe you do want to do that because it's convenient. You know what? I don't like Black City so much. We're not getting a souvenir here. I don't want to remember my trip to Black City. Welcome to Black City. This is a city of dreams, greed, and more greed. I am Black City's boss, so I'm a whirlpool of greed. City is full of vibrant people who are like big piles of greed. Try defeating 10 of the people outside. Then I'll respond to your greed. I see you've already defeated 4 of them. Keep trying. He will give you a berry at random. This can be a cherry berry. Or no, sorry, not a cherry berry. Actually, it's one of the few you can't. Chesto berry, pecha berry, lumberry, lepa berry, and bluckberry. Bluckberries, I've said before, would have a use. They are selling items to the gourmet. She will pay more money for certain berries, and that's one of them. This is one of the very few places where you can renewably get these berries. There are others, we've seen them. This is just yet another one of them, so again, I don't really get why this exists. I want to become more powerful and make more money. I got lucky and got some Pokemon here. I want to use them right now, so let's rotation battle. Fine. We'll do a rotation battle over here. There is one rotation battle and one triple battle that you can fight in Black City. You can never fight these trainers again, unlike the other triple and rotation battles we've seen. So yet again, it is the exact same thing that we have seen in multiple other areas, except it sucks. And you want to know the biggest slap in the face about Black City? My shop inventory wasn't helpful. Okay? I bet some of you are thinking that, well, okay, your shop inventory might not be helpful, but I'm sure there's at least some good items that you would be able to get from it. You would think that, but no. Every single item that you can possibly purchase in Black City it falls into one of a few categories. You can either buy them in Pokemarts for less money, during the main game, I might add, so you have to have visited those areas before this one. Second is slightly related. I call them the very easily available items that you would have no reason to ever buy. Third is getting a little bit better, where it's Dust Cloud items, but you can buy them whenever you want, but still, they are available for free, and it's not even that rare to get these. Fourth is what we've seen. You can buy selling items for more than what they sell for, which, what is even the point? The fifth category is not that bad. You can actually buy heart scales here if you have the right person living in your Black City that brings that to the shop. And being able to buy heart scales at will, yeah, maybe you do want to do that. And the last one is the actually exclusive items, which, drumroll please, 2 items with the exact same effect, enabling a surefire getaway from a wild Pokemon. Those are the only items that you can only obtain in Black City and nowhere else. what was the point of this place existing? Like, I don't think I'm being overly mean or overly negative. Oh my god, the atmosphere of Black City rubs off on those who come here, so it's actually affecting me negatively, and that's why I'm being so negative this video, but you get what I mean. This place has no reason to exist. It's worthless. Yeah, you get a few more daily trainer battles than you might do in... Oh my god, even this battle sucks. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so horrible and Black City-like, but it's just the way that this place is making me feel. I've been waiting to complain about this because I do think it is truly one of the absolute most atrocious areas they have ever added into any Pokemon game. Do I mean, I guess I could Leaf Blade. None of these moves are gonna be type effective. Oh, we'll try it. Okay, it didn't switch out, that's fine. I'm doing just no damage. I think I'm gonna have to get at least one crit, assuming that they don't switch to something else in this fight. I don't even want to do the triple battle at this point. I just want to be out of this place as fast as possible. I am that pessimistic about it. No, swallow. Okay, at least your buffs are gone. Okay, you didn't even recover that much in the first place. That's fine. I could probably knock you out with another one of these. I'm just gonna Leaf Blade till the cows come home. Actually, you know, that Beartic is on the field currently resting. Does that mean he's gonna wake up even though he's not active? Because if that's the case, that might actually be kind of cool for rotation battles. I don't know the meta of rotation battles all that well. I don't think anyone really does, so... Oh, he hasn't woken up yet, so I'm willing to bet that's probably a Nozoski. I don't even know what that means. A Nozoski sounds like maybe a rejected name for Heatmore with its long nose and how its head kind of is like a nose. Give me those experience points, please. Thank you. Level 49. And you're going to Heatmore. All right. I guess I could show this because I haven't before. In triple battles, double battles, and rotation battles, if you hit start, you can switch from HP bars to HP numbers. I'm sure a lot of people would actually prefer to see that information, so I thought I'd show you that. You don't wake up. Maybe... I'm feeling static. Yeah, I'm feeling static. I like Galvantula a lot. I like that almost 100% accurate thunder. Strike it down! Such a dramatic animation. And okay, so Beartic has to be active for it to wake up. Rest is not overpowered in this meta. We'll do one more thunder. Okay, one more thunder ought to do it after this one. And then we can leave this place and almost never talk of it again. I got a funny kind of feeling that we're going to be talking about it a little bit more. Get another level up for Jaya, get up to level 51. I didn't expect to turn that way. Talk about unlucky. I'm willing to bet you're the triple battle, but there you go. That's Black City. I need something to cheer myself up a little bit, so can we just appreciate the downright poof of that ponytail right there? I've never seen anything like it. It is really cool, and I can't imagine getting her hair like that every morning is too easy. There you go. This place drools. So, by law of the rhyming community, the counterpart to it must rule. Welcome to White Forest. First off, I will say the one thing that I feel negatively about this place. That gate looks really awkward, and it's very easy to see that they were just retexturing assets. So that really does bother me. It feels so peaceful here. I love it. The plants grow thick and green with the blessing of the soil. I want to be thankful for this as I walk. People are drawn to man-made things. I miss Black City. You and only you. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Go over this way. When you're surrounded by trees, it feels like your entire being has become one with nature. Everyone here is happy. It might not have useless, overpriced department stores that nobody wanted, selling items that you can find at every other Pokemart, except for the lame items that why would you need Surefire Getaways and Wild Pokemon this late in? But, hey, you know, they give each version something, I guess. Did you notice the sky is beauty today? Tomorrow will be fine too. This community center / mayor's house is the only thing the only thing that is the replacement for basically Walmart. We'll say that. Let's go berry picking together. I have a triple battle. Pokemon work so hard to raise. I want to see the Pokemon you've raised. I feel bad letting him down. I do research into the Pokemon that live in this forest. In theory, you should find Ralts living in this forest. If you see Ralts in this forest, please let me know. That will be proof that Pokemon are living in this forest. Now, how many times did he say forest? I feel like I said that a lot whenever people repeat words a lot. White Forest. The way that it works is that you have people living in this town just as you do in Black City. However, unlike the 7 points per day that you gain for battling them, you get 10 points for talking to them once daily. That's right. For doing less work, you get more points. And there's no shop, so the people living here don't dictate which items that you find in the shop. Instead, there's this grass. Wouldn't have it any other way than running into something in only one step, and yes, it dictates the wild Pokemon that you find. All of them are level 5, but there are 32 of them. And you want to know the best part? Every single one of them is version exclusive to White. That does not mean that, all the Pokemon, there's a bunch of Pokemon in Black that you could have caught up to this point that you can't catch in White. No, White just has 32 more version exclusives than Black. It is the greatest divide 2 versions of Pokemon have ever had. It's funny how downright overpowered White Forest is by comparison. You might argue that because all these Pokemon are level 5, you wouldn't really want to seriously catch them, but nah. Any day of the week, I would prefer version-exclusive Pokemon over version-exclusive items. Especially when the version-exclusive items are A, a Pokédoll, and B, a Fluffy Tail. You can buy heart scales in that mart inside of Black City, and that's the only time that you've been able to do that up to this point in the series. That's actually pretty attractive. It has that going for it, but you need to get the person at random to move into your Black City who gives you the heart scale. And that's not even it. It's a lot easier to get the reward from the mayor than it is from Mogul McGreedy Pants over there. You can get berries very easily. Turn here tomorrow, I'll be sure the forest will say bienvenue again. And that's not even the last of it. No, when you think I've had enough great things to say about White Forest and bad things to say about Black City, once daily, depending on the people that are in your White Forest, there will be item balls in the ground. I haven't been able to get one to spawn in myself, even though I've tried waiting a few days, so the number of item balls that spawn in will be any number between 0 and the number of people that are currently living, so you can go a long time without seeing items. But here's the thing. With only a few exceptions, the item balls that spawn on the ground are determined by the people living in your White Forest, and it's the exact same items that they have in Black City that they make you have to buy. Okay, it's not exactly the same. There are a few items that are different, but most of them is like, okay, instead of a nugget, maybe you can buy repeat balls or something, which in that case, I'd rather have the repeat ball. So again, it's factually better in yet another way. It's amazing how great of a divide this is. Especially present day when you don't need a billion heart scales for competitive battling. I would recommend anyone play White version over Black solely for this place alone. The least that they could have done was given Black City some exclusive items that weren't those. Maybe they could have not made the people such Dixons. Just give it something, because it really is true that, everything bad is in Black City and everything good is in White Forest. I don't get it. I'm gonna stop rambling and stop hammering in just how much I like one area over the other, because I think I've said it every possible way that I could have said it by this point, and I'm sure it's probably, kind of getting to be a bit much, but I did want to talk at length about every mechanic that is here, as I always do, and like with every new area that we explore that has grass in it, we have new Pokemon to meet. We have a lot of new Pokemon to meet. So, let's get to it. Too late to be helpful, 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 too late to be helpful. Can be fully evolved at level 5, which is kind of fun, but I guess you could always breed it to have a level 1 Porygon Z if that's your novelty. Too late to be helpful, too late to be helpful. Well, it certainly would make a handsome paperweight. Too late to be helpful, 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 too late to be helpful. Sucks. Too late to be helpful, 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 too late to be helpful. Is this a bath toy or something like that? That's yet another Pokemon I want made into a bath toy because it looks like it was born to be one. What a strange and interesting insult that could be taken many different ways. Born to be a bath toy. I surprise even myself at times. Anyway, that is everything that you can do in Black City and White Forest. It's been a long time coming. There was a lot of info here, and actually, this was my first time ever visiting White Forest. It's not that I've never played Pokemon White before, it's just that every time that I stuck with the post-game and played it at great length, it always happened to be in Black version, so I'd never actually heard the song before, and you know what? I like it. It's better than the song in Black City, so that's yet another thing that I can tack onto it. I was always jealous of my friends who had White Forest, who would show me what it was like, and hearing about it online, and I felt like I picked the wrong version. Either way, we're gonna head out of town. As the residents change, the forest also changes. Looking at the changes, I feel the people in the forest are made of the same living matter. If you enjoy the slow life, visit White Forest. People who yearn for nature often move into White Forest. I was gonna end things off on the route that's to the west of it, though, but no. Let's listen to the song together, because I was just praising it. Next time on Pokemon Black and White. There is not much land left to explore in this vast, crazy, mixed-up land of Unova. We got a route, we got a bridge, and then we're back to Route 16, which we've explored a long time ago when we first visited Nimbasa. We're almost done. See you guys then.